Hi and welcome to all the racing fans out there. Trust that you're well. You had a good weekend and looking forward to some good racing and having a chat to Grant Paddock. They're having some windy weather over there. Firstly, Grant, how are you doing? And you're telling me this morning that you've woken up to some real wind.
Yeah, morning Sheldon, morning Panthers. Yeah, it's now typical Port Elizabeth this morning. Unbelievable, solid west wind blowing and very unpleasant. Hopefully this clears up. I did have a look at the weather app. It looks like it is going to clear a little bit, but there is still going to be a headwind tomorrow, so hunters need to take that into consideration, but hopefully it gets better than this.
Right, we're talking about apps. Let's hope the winning app for the winners comes true, but we're going to rely on you. You're more reliant than the tipping app. So let's go straight into race number 1, which is an open maiden, and this will be contested over 1,400 meters, where number 1, Jet Karari, is 2-1. Am Still Waiting, 33-10. Cliffy Clevin, 7-2, and then number 2, Bandmaster, 9-2. It's 14-1 bar. Now, I know last time you liked number 2, Bandmaster, as your value selection. A good second, although well beaten by Diamond Jim. You've elected to go with Bandmaster again as one of your bets on the day?
Yeah, 100% Sheldon. Done nothing wrong. In solid form. Loves the course, loves the distance. I actually think he's worth a bet at 9-2. I think he was a bit bigger yesterday. His biggest danger is definitely going to be Am Still Winning. They do feel that it's going to need further than the 1,400 meters though, but with Richard Fourie up and the headwind blowing, it might just suit Am Still Winning, and the filly's probably got a decent chance as well. For minor positions, Cliffy Clevin holding some decent form. Tara's got a yard firing at the moment, so from a one draw, that's got to be there. And the filly from the Sharon Cotson yard, Zoom Z, can improve off of 2 decent force first time out. The favourite, Jack Karari, he's got Johannesburg. I have been following him quite a bit. Very, very speedy horse. He goes for 800 and walks for 200. 1,400 meters headwind. He's going to really battle. I don't think there's any value at 2-1, and I've actually grassed him in the first race. And Sheldon, I'm tipping at 2 from 7, 4 and 3, with my value being Bandmaster on the day.
So there we go. Loyalty lies with number 2, Bandmaster, and the 9-2 could just be spot on. Moving along to race number 2. This is a 78 handicap. It'll be run over 1,600 meters. And just looking at the current betting, number 5, Winter Emeralds, is trading 18-10 with Hollywoodbets as we speak. Number 2, Denali at 22-10. Number 6, Blackberry Breeze, 33-10. And number 3, Alu, is at 4-1. Let's get a cracking with horse number 5, which is Winter Emeralds, and this is owned by the Werners family and Robert Bloomberg, bred by the Naderson Park stud. Won from a 12 out of 15 draw when beating King Rahul, and then last time out was just under 4 lengths behind New Mexico.
Yeah, it was actually quite disappointing. But when you think about it, New Mexico came out to win again, so the form line has been framed. I'm happy to see him back on the poly. I think he's actually slightly better on the poly, where he won very, very well first time out. Yeah, definitely the first choice in the race. The dangers here, the young horse, the 3-year-old Arlu, back on the poly. He really enjoys it. Course distance. Chad Little's riding very, very well, and he's a horse that can run into the money. And after that, you got the likes of Dinelli, Blackberry Breeze, Chili Bomb. It opens up quite a bit, but I do think Winter Emerald should be in the first 3 here, and I'm tipping at 5 from 3, 2 and 1.
Next up will be race number 3, and taking a look at the betting, scratched is horse number 2. So take out number 2. Odds on favourite number 3, Baya Moy. Looking at the price, 7-10, and this individual is undefeated, 2 from 2 after winning by almost 9 lengths on debut, followed up by a 2.5 length victory. Number 1, Imaginable, at 2-1, and then we go out 4-1 about number 6, Wordsworth. Are you strong in the camp of number 3, Baya Moy?
Sheldon, no. I've actually gone for Imaginable over here. Baya Moy coming off a 120-day rest. And she's very close to Imaginable in the weights. Only getting a half a kilogram of her 90. She's drawn very well. She's done nothing wrong. She's won 2 good races in fairly decent times. But Imagine was a hard-knocking horse, very good poly form. He's won well, and I think he's going to be a massive danger to the three Bayamo. It's an absolute boat race between those two, and the third and fourth position should be fought out between Travel Master and Wordsworth. Sheldon, I like the one. I've banked him in the place accumulator. I'll just add the two horses in the pick 6, the 1 and the 3, and I'm going to tip it 1, 3, 5 and 6.
Right, on to race number 4, which is over 1,000 meters. It's a merit-rated 90 handicap, and let's just take a look at this point in time. There are no scratchings, or in fact, number 3 I think could be out. Forest Spy, yes, number 3, Forest Spy, just updating the system, is out. Let's kick off with number 4, Golden Pavilion. Here's a horse who's really turned the corner, enjoying the poly track with Kelvin Abib and Gavin Smith. Where's number 4, Golden Pavilion, in your pecking order?
My nap for the day, Sheldon. The right race for him. He's got solid poly form, really doing very, very well. I think he'll be a very hard horse to beat. He's a banker in everything for me. His biggest danger, I've seen the money's come for Kings again, the filly, from a 2 draw with Richard Furry, but she's going to have to up the game a little bit. And then Adaya at the bottom, no weight on his back, decent draw, solid front runner. He'll be up there as well. And Crown Hornbill, another horse that can run into the money as well, Sheldon. But definitely all in on Golden Pavilion, and I'm tipping it 4 from 6, 5 and 7.
Right, that'll take us on to race number 5, and just scrolling through and updating the betting with number 5, Alex Miller at 15 to 10 from 5 to 2. Scratched is number 4, Strange Magic. Number 2, Jumbo Sana, 33 to 10 from 5 to 2. So the money is on number 5, Alex Miller. Number 8, Augusta Rosso from 9 to 2 is 5 to 1, and then it's 7 to 1 and better the rest. What do you make of the early money for Alex Miller, Marco van Rensburg and the Miller team?
Yeah, I feel that she's a winner without a penalty, Sheldon. She was let loose very early in the straight and collared on the line. I think Marco will grab hold a little bit longer down the straight. She quickens very well. He knows her now a lot better, and she's definitely the horse to beat. Good draw, yard in form. Jumbo Sana, definitely the biggest danger. 1 draw, she comes from off the pace. I don't know if that 1 draw is going to be such a bonus, because she might be eating quite a bit of poly early on in the race, but she loves the course and distance. Kelvin gets on extremely well with her, and she's the biggest danger to Alex Miller. I just feel that maybe Alex Miller will be able to get away from her at the right time. Alex Miller's stable companion, Bretty, solid form, good filly over course and distance, no weight on her back. She's going to be in the first 3, there's no doubt, and probably Augusta Rosso to fill up the trifectas. But yeah, I really do like Alex Miller. I think she's worth a bet even at 15 to 10, and I'm tipping it 5, 2, 9 and 8.
Next event will be race number 6, and the market is as still as a statue, not one movement. Number 4, Exquisite, 5 to 2. Number 5, Arabian Red, 28 to 10. 6, Bosnay, 4 to 1. 3, State Secret, 9 to 2. Number 1, Unconquerable Lady is 6 to 1. Mzolo Zolo, number 7 at 8. And number 2, First Wish at 10 to 1. So there's been no market support at all in race number 6, Grant.
Yeah, this is very tricky. Pick 6, you take the 7 horses, and you're going to have to sit back, because anything can win this race. I've got to be honest with you. I'm in the favour of the bottom weights, the 5, 6 and the 7. Bosnay done nothing wrong. She doesn't know how to run a bad race. Got no weight on her back, 51 and a half on her back, and this kid, Girish Dukat, is really riding superbly well, especially from the front as well, and that's what you want from a 4-claimer. Zolo, good last run. Well, if kind of last run, but a previous form was really good. She'll be happy to be back to 1400. And Arabian Red, also solid front runner. She can get into the mix as well. The top weights, Unconquerable Lady, is probably going to be my fourth choice. She has been running against much stronger and will enjoy the step up in trip. But Sheldon, pick 6, go field, and I'm tipping at 6, 5, 7 and 1.
That'll take us along to race number 7, the penultimate race of the afternoon. And for the players out there looking to take their doubles, I think you're going to be strongly in the camp of number 3, Red William, but we'll get to that into a moment, at 28 to 10. Number 2 is 33 to 10. Number 9, Flash Lightning, 4 to 1 with number 1. And then we go 11 to 2 and better. Firstly, touch on the 2 Kelly Mitchley runners. Number 2 is at 3 to 1. And I see a nibble of support for number 6. 7 from 16 to 1 down 14 to 1. Scratch number 8, Only a Poet.
Yeah, Sheldon, the 2 Makachev doesn't know how to run a bad race, run 3 seconds in a row. He just needs to find that little bit of luck to get him over the line. Back onto the poly now. That is a question mark from me for a 9 out of 9 draw. It's going to be a little bit tough. He was beaten solidly by George Handel. There is a turnover of weight. George Handel goes well on the poly. He ran a very good second over 2,000 to roll of the dice, and that's a very, very good run as well. But the other horse that you spoke about, Brigham, very moderate run out of the maidens on the grass. He didn't really enjoy it, so they're putting him back on the poly. Hopefully he can find some form to see where they are with this horse. But they all have to beat Red William, there's no doubt. He's got Richard Fourie up, is in unbelievably good form, and I think he's definitely the horse to beat. Yeah, nice horse to finish off your trebles with Golden Pavilion and that other horse I spoke about just now. So yeah, he'll be the horse to beat. Yeah, Red William, there's no doubt, and I'm tipping it 3 from 1, 2, and 5.
Then along to race number 8, and looking at the betting, very wide open affair with number 7, Olive Oil, looking to be slippery and slip away from them at 7 to 2. Number 8, Take Your Time, 4 to 1. 9, Preserve Forever is 11 to 2, and that is from the Kelly Mitchley stable. We get a comment from you shortly. Number 4, Spoil Yourself, 7 to 1 with number 2, Garden Sun. 3, Cosmic Clips is 8 to 1 with number 6, Richard the Fearless. Now I'm going to first ask you about a horse called Aravadiccio, number 10. I got a sneaky suspicion when you get these horses with these type of names for the commentators and the presenters, they just seem to somehow pop up.
Yeah, listen, they're trying 2,000 with him. I think that's very frustrating for him, this horse. He's got some decent form. The question mark has got to be the 2,000 meters here, Aravadiccio. But yeah, it's a really muddly race. I don't like it at all. I'm not in the favour of the favourite. Yes, she got given the race last time out on the platter. She jumped and went to the front. She's got a good draw, which does help her, but there's a lot of pace in this race, so she's not going to have it her own way. I can see her sitting behind horses here, not being in front unless they really force her. And I'm in the camp of a big outsider here, 14 to 1 shot, number 11, San Quintin. I think he's finding his form again, and a very good run last time out behind a bit chilly. A very decent run, only got beaten 1.5 lengths, so in the classified stakes, he's down to a 68, got no weight on his back, and at 14 to 1, I think there's some value. Garden Sun, on the other hand, they expected more from him last time out. He was a little bit disappointing, so if you put a lot onto that, he could improve. The likes of Pardon Me, Jean Nel also firing at the moment, and 16 to 1 on Pardon Me is the wrong price. He'll be there and thereabouts. And then obviously Take Your Time, another one. They expected more last time out, but they've got the claimer on to take the weight off. He's got 51 on his back, and he'll be firing, there's no doubt. Preserve Forever. They didn't expect that second last time out, I must be honest with you. She hadn't really improved out of the maidens, but it was a very decent run, and she made a hell of a lot of running and only got collared late. So she's a filly you got to take a look at when she's back against the fillies. But very, very tricky race to finish off the day, Sheldon. I'm going for the 14 to 1 shot here in Quinton. I'm tipping it 11, 5, 8, and 2. But pick 6 punters really need to go as wide as their pocket can afford it.
Well, looking at number 11, San Quintin, you like Bandmaster earlier on in the same colours, so maybe the guys can take some each way, some places with them, place doubles, win doubles, and mix and match between the pair.
Yeah, 100%. You know, the Cagners are doing a good job, so hopefully they can bring these two home for us.
Well, talking about bringing it home for us, let you bring home your top selections for the day. We're going to bring it up on screen, and Grant, you can take us through the rest. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sheldon. Best bet, race 4, number 4, Golden Pavilion. The value bet, race 1, number 2, Bandmaster. And the suggested best place accumulator goes as follows. We open up with 3 and 5, by banker 1, by banker 4, by 2 and 5, by 5, 6, and 7, by banker 3, by 2, 5, 8, and 11, for 48 Rand full unit.
Always much appreciated. Your time very valuable to all the viewers out there. So thank you very much, Grant, and have a wonderful day and be safe.
Thank you very much, Sheldon, and good luck to those punters playing tomorrow. Goodbye.
Well, there we go. Grant Paddock on the line. He's given us his selections, the lowdown, and now let's see if the horses will come through and deliver the goods. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and follow the Gallop TV YouTube channel, and hopefully you're on the winning track.